be brave enough, bold enough to say something that might not be correct. And then, you know, God will reward you. In our case, it's Allah.
Allah. Trust in God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other people, different gods, you know, it's up to them.
Yeah, up to them.
The drafting phase. So. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Valen ban? Wait,
That's interesting.
Why?
no, because it
That's
forces the Sora ban, right? But what if there's also another pick that they really want that has a big ult?
Lucas, irrelevant in this patch.
I really think it's leaning to Sora because it was Axe that was the first team to actually pick up the Valentina as a response to the Sora being
Yeah,
picked, right?
They were the ones who did that. It did well in the early game, but I would make a strong case. Come the mid to late game, the Valentina with the Sora ult kind of falls off. It's not...
With that mindset, yes.
Cocktail's been itching for
Oh, Kalia though always gets banned out, but finally gets picked up here. And now the fast pick with the Uranus, which at this point, is it a planet or a star? It's still a planet, right?
It's a planet.
It's Pluto that's not a planet
Yeah.
Anymore.
anymore.
Poor Pluto.
Do you know your planets, Eterna?
Yeah.
Okay. It's making
See,
sure.
guys, this is why you guys need to watch World Championships. You get to play the game,
Trivias.
learn astronomy, some history,
Yeah. Mathematics too.
mathematics, and language.
Language and accents.
And accents.
Mandala Black.
Oh, Kimmy.
It's really quick, guys.
Good pick.
With even the Valentina and the Jushin being banned out, Kimmy remains to be a good pick. YSS, Lunox gets picked up. We see the Lancelot immediately from Axe.
It really does look like these players have somewhere to be, you know? It's like they met against each other. You know what you're gonna pick. I know what we're gonna pick. So just pick it and let's move on.
But this was the case for X-Mena yesterday as well, up against Guangzhou Gaming. The picks were super fast. Under 15 seconds, they picked up what they wanted to play, and yeah, kind of called it a day. So
I'm surprised that the Yuzong didn't get picked in the first
that's
place,
true.
right?
It
I guess
went through.
for VP, they saw the Uranus on the other side and maybe thinking that they need some reliable sources of damage to be able to shred through how beefy the boy Uranus is, right? So the Lunox gets secured. They needed a proper jungler as well. They don't want to take the risk with maybe a Guinevere in the jungle.
Oh, I like the way you say that.
But yeah.
Yo.
They have the Ludon, so also maybe the reason why they don't have to think about their EXP right now because they already have the answer towards the Uranus, especially this Kalia.
Begins.
So now the Ruby gets banned out as well. So in terms of the roamers, the EXP laners that's still available for VP, I'm seeing the Esmeralda. So unless Axe picks it up, it might be an Esmeralda pickup by VP if they want something more tankier. Might even go crazy like a Terizla or something.
You know what happened to Glue?
Oh yeah!
Because I thought with like the Patrick skin and how popular he was in that previous tournament that we'd see more Glues in the wildcards.
They forgot. I forgot.
Did
But I've been
even-
playing Glue and I'm having a blast. Even as Rogue.
There you
It's
go.
Patrick. I think
It's not
Patrick.
Glue, it's Patrick.
Yeah, it's Patrick.
So is there no value with the Glue in the meta game right now?
Yeah, there's value.
There is a lot of value with the Glue. We saw once where it was able to zone out the players quite well, and it's very quick to get into team fight, you know, when you have your grab, and a lot of CC too, like mini CCs that kind of throws you off, and it's very super tanky as well. So for objective takes, it is very good. And yeah, that is a question to be answered. Why is the Glue non-existent, non-apparent
I mean, there's so many fishes in the sea.
in the sky?
There's so many fishes in the sea. But you can only eat one at a time. So if there's a Yuzong open, would you pick up a Glue? Probably not.
It's our showtime.
Claude.
I wonder why the Claude pick here.
Yeah.
Is
I
it because
guess-
they can bring Purify? Is
Yeah,
that
I
the
think
only
so.
reason?
Yeah.
But I mean, Carrie can pick up Purify.
I don't
Could be
think so.
comfort. Could be comfort.
Carry kind of needs that
Assault
flicker.
unit awaiting
'cause,
orders,
no,
TACOM.
yeah, that forces a carry pick as well for VP. No last pick, they need to run out their XP.
VB has a lot of combo, right?
Yeah.
They can combo with the Lunox, Lunox Kalea,
Maybe even
Kalea
this
Carry.
If you want damage, they can have
Class is in
CC.
session.
Oh, Alice! Forgot about the Alice. It's been a while.
Tig.
Tig.
This is, by the way, a comfort pick for Rice Cream.
Ah, I see, I
Yeah,
see.
multiple times in MPL Mena and yesterday as well. That Tig reel is... Yeah, That's scary.
Yeah, in theory, you can counter the Kalia. Like, Kalia tries to jump in, either you push her towards like a turret, or if she catches someone, use the implosion to make sure that the follow-up is not there. So, you know, I can see it work against this Kalia.
Ideas.
What happens if the opposite?
Hey, then you
occurs?
lost. What's
Yeah.
That's it.
So maybe it's like a timing thing between these two teams?
Oh, you mean like Kalia catches the Tigreal into her team, and then
Oh, that's
Tigreal
bad.
That's beautiful.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
So that's why you don't want to go for the Tigreal.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see between Kalia and Tigreal who will make the mistake. That is why I kind of hope for the Kalia, because that's gonna be funny as hell.
5 seconds.
Imagine that. Imagine in a matchup where all eyes are on VP as the wild card favorites. Axe comes in and wins game number 1. Anything can happen at this point. We'll see just how they will be able to execute it. Because remember, everything is on the line. If Axe wants a chance to claim that trophy,
I want that.
the M7 trophy, they need to win it here, right now.
That trophy looks so good, it cured my color blindness for a while.
Wow. So what color is that?
Gold.
It is. Uh-oh. Forced to flicker is Pluto, and now it's going to be the puncture. And Quanok guns him down. First blood. Towards Pluto, that's going to be Batcott jumping in with the reposition. But they will try to conceal, or rather, secure that lethal. It's going to be secured by Throwboy with the red tree pressed.
Yeah. I would say it's still good for Axe mana, but honestly not that bad for Virtus Pro, because dying below 30 seconds, it really doesn't impact that much, especially as a roamer. Because if you die below 30 seconds, you can get back to base faster than recalling. So, you know, in certain ways, value.
Value. Indeed. But yeah, so far, if we take a look at Rice Cream playing the Tigreal, yeah, early on, obviously you're going to help that mid, especially because Tig has quite strong mid bio. It helps the wave clear as well with the attack, rather the first kill.
Something that I do have to say though, because if we look at the emblem setup, this Claude might be a Claude that can do this forever, right? Having the fighter emblem with the Festival of Blood, if it gets to a point where he has full items and Pluto does not lock him down and able to play around Super Gorka on this carry, hey, maybe this Claude could potentially 1v5. It's going to be difficult because it is against the carry, but the amount of sustain, it could be enough.
That's a problem, right? That's a problem because they're banking on that damage from the carry as well, and for the carry to win the lane right now. But very quick to the next neutral objective.
Yep, there's going to be the sort of ruin onto the backline. Good lockdown on towards Throwboy, making sure he goes down and under. And now it's going to be Alpha in the middle of the fight, having to toss back. It's going to be the Tsunami Slam connecting on towards Alpha. Zorigoist gets the kill too, and Bobber will get another kill. It's going to be Quadok. Assassinated triple kill. Virtus Pro partying.
That was just so clean.
Bobber the Beaver.
What? The execution was
Bobber.
so clean. Like, you'd think that Quanok would have an edge in the early game because of that kill over in that under 30 seconds, but Bobber says no. 3-0-1 already. Zaur doing Zaur things, being able to take the neutral objective and then claiming a kill for himself. 2 minutes and already a 2,000 gold lead just with one exchange between these two teams.
And I love how Badcott and Zao really played around that turtle, right? The first stun came from Badcott. Zao waiting for that stun to finish and then follow up with the turtle boat. Chain CCing Trollboy, making sure that he's not able to do anything, grabs the turtle, and then just keep on moving on. Like, I like that they're not panicking in any situation. They're layering it in a very clean way. I really like the execution.
Yeah, good layering. And the discrepancy, though. Ice Cream is still level 3. Pluto is level 5. And that Tsunami Slam will be very, very crucial. As people go back. Tsunami Slam, potentially. No implosion, so it's going to be fine. Ice Cream still has Sacred Hammer, has to flicker away. That's going to be Bobber. This possibly gets taken down, but that's going to be the Blizz order to save him. As Pluto gunned down by Quanok. The Bobber is okay. And Virtus Pro escape a near death.
But finally the Tigreal gets to level 4. So we might see what we were talking about during the drafts unfold. But as it stands, Virtus Pro still have that much stronger combo coming for them, right? So if they still commit to another 5v5 around this next neutral objective that will spawn in under 2 seconds, I still think that Virtus Pro have a larger edge over Axmena.
Yeah. I'm gonna dance it here. Full's committed. Alpha in the back. Good lockdown on towards Bobber. forced to flicker or rather move away. Pulse, none other than the implosion in the hands of Rice Cream. Throwboy gets the turtle, and this is going to be turnaround for X-Mena, the blazing duet as well. To add insult to injury, 2 kills and a turtle. X-Mena is on the clapback.
I hope I don't jinx it, but this looks like a game that I'm going to enjoy. Right? We see traits here coming in from both teams, and Rice Cream already showing off the impact that his trigger really has. So both teams trading turtles, Turtle 1 for Virtus Pro, Turtle 2 for X-Mena, and both of big sets. One from EXP, one from the from Roamer. This is turning out to be quite an exciting game.
The pendulum swung hard too, right? 2,000 gold, remember, in 2 minutes for VP. Was shrunk to 200. We're now looking at 400 maybe because of how efficient the farming pattern has been. They were able to push in the top side as well, but X-Mena, I didn't expect that from happening, especially if we're looking in terms of like combo and burst damage. Wait a second. Oh, okay, the Purify was utilized there. There's not much going for X-Mena compared to Virtus Pro, especially in the early stage of the game.
That could be the re-engage, but Throwboy does not want to commit. At least the Purify blown. Hands of Quano conceal. Are they looking for Rice Cream? Is this where the Tigreal becomes very strong? They need to defend this top side turret. Sacred Hammer saves him. And the BMI as well gives PD time and space to reposition and take that turret down close to 1 HP.
And right now, I just want to talk about a tech that Virtus Pro really has here, where X-Mena, they cannot lose pressure at all when it comes to the maps, especially these bushes. Because later on, when the Lord does spawn, Carry and Lunox, the moment you have no, oh, hold on.
What? The pushback onto the backline. Pluto will be okay, and Rice Cream might be trigger happy, but the blazing duet from Speedy is enough to take down Pluto and Super Gorka as well. Bobber wants to save his teammates, but he can't, and Virtus Pro lose another member.
That was almost bad, but as a roamer, those are the kind of plays that that makes you proud, right? Those are the kind of plays they show your boss. But either ways, again, like having this Lunox as well as carry, you can take down the Lord very, very fast. So X-Mena, they cannot lose pressure, because if not, they can just take it away from them.
They need to get this turtle. Vengeance popped by the Uranus. And the backline is going to go to Ruin. Will lock down Throwboy in place. Good follow-up. And Zaur will get that kill. They will jump into the backline. Rice Cream gets taken down, gunned down by Zaur. As Speedy, blazing duet committed. Bobber is so low! Oh, the turnaround from X-Mena. This Batcon is super duper low. Super Air Gorka still stands in their way. But Alpha will be a-okay. Super Air Gorka will be pushed back.
The clapback from X-Mena has been quite insane, right? You'd expect a Claude in the early stage to not be as, you know, as active as that, but he's been roaming around, participating in these team fights a whole lot. What is his item on? He only has 2 items.
DHS.
But he has already that much of an influence in how these team fights go. So despite Virtus Pro being able to take that neutral objective, the fact that they're able to take down 2 members, they're trading very well.
I feel like I can make an entire podcast here, but I'm going to give a summary. Number 1, the added buff to the gold in the gold lane helps him get his items fast. And we got to look at his build. Fighter Emblem with that Festival of Blood, making it so that he can stay in the fight for quite a long time. And the buff towards Demon Hunter Sword, 8% of your opponent's HP. So even with this one item, with the help of the set of the emblems, making it so that he can deal consistent amount of damage. Not super scary, but enough. It's relevant enough so that the Kimi, as well as the Lancelot, has enough help for them to finish this off.
They're so brave on Implosion. Will follow up onto Batcot, but he has the healing. As Rice Cream has to be taken down, the Sacrificial Lamb, and now Super Air Gorka gunning down Alpha. He is now online. Uh-oh, Speedy in enemy lines. He's gonna pop the blazing duet. He still survives for so long. Look at that lifesteal from Speedy. He is very brave. He trusts his gut. And X-Mena lose Rice Cream and Alpha.
And that's why he picks the Claude over the carry, man. Even if they lose, that's impressive.
Wow.
Speedy.
Oh my god. The Lord, so important. Throwboy dancing around, prancing. Pops. Phantom Execution is going to be locked down. That is so wrong, but Throwboy still survived for how many much more, as he will be a-okay. No one gets taken down, but the Lord will spawn up top.
I believe that Virtus Pro are challenged here.
Yeah.
Right? We're finally seeing a game where they're like, they have to actually use all their like brain cells to figure out how to win this game. Like, sure, you see that they get the Lord. Perfect, by the way, stopper by Batcot over and over. But for the most part, Axmena, now they have two members that they have to think about, right? Quanok is dealing a lot of damage already. And so is Speedy with what he was able to do earlier on.
I feel like most of the brain cells are like, we gotta get Speedy, but then how? That's the only thing.
Uh-oh. It might be a huge combo here as the Lord gets taken down quickly, so they clear that Lord without having it touch that turret up top.
I'm very impressed with this new build on the quad. I'm liking it, and I'm not gonna like it at the same time.
Oh, Throw Boy, so low, solo kill, queuing up, but Speedy will re-engage with the Blazing Duet. It won't reach Sour. The damage!
Yeah.
What is that?
2 items. 2,
He has
right?
3 now.
3 now with the
Corrosion
sight.
finally, yeah.
Man.
Red team turret has been
I'm a believer because if I remember back in M6, it was from Mena as well, showing up with the Bruno that took down SRG. So they just know how to find his gold lane tech.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And then, like the way that they were playing Speedy, did they funnel resources onto the Claude? Did he
Not
clear
really.
mid lane too?
I mean, I think so, yes, but they didn't give it to him. He just took it.
Yeah, he was pretty active, joining the team fights, you mentioned it. The damage is there, but the icing on top is the fact that he got few kills when that skirmish happened. But look at the carry too. Evenly challenged with the same items.
Yeah, the only big difference is just in the jungle here.
Yeah.
Zaur having
Whoa.
a much better time.
2K, gold up with the endless battle too.
That's Badcot's fault.
Bad God.
Why did back out? I didn't catch it.
Badcot's just so oppressive onto Throwboy. It's making it very difficult for him to look for things on the map.
Multiple times he did lock down Throw Boy. And they're trying to contest the objectives,
Blue
neutral
team
ones up
turret
top.
has been destroyed.
Yeah.
Recall for Super Gorka.
If I'm Trollboy and I'm like, you know what? Backup is always going on to me. Speedy, you're having a good time. Can I just be tanks a lot?
Tanks a lot.
What's he building now?
He does have. Oh, hold on.
Tsunami slam onto Alpha. The vengeance will be good enough to help him escape. But look at the back line! Oh, Batcon with the Throne of Ruin, but Speedy gets deleted instantly. And now they want to re-engage, but no way. Axmena is able to do just that. Throwboy, this is the puncture. He has no resets. And Axmena, it's the first loss in a few team fights they've had.
Well, he answered the question, right? How do they take Speedy down? It turns out it was as simple as Babcott looking for a proper setup and everyone else being able to dish out the damage afterwards, right? Super Gorka got him, and now Speedy won't be here for this neutral objective
Whoa,
thing.
whoa, whoa, Bobber almost gets taken down, and now it's BP moving forward. Good Tsunami slam onto Alpha. That's gonna be the frontliner gone. Throwboy repositions with the puncture, and now their focus is shifted onto the Lord. Zaur will get that for free, but Batcot is taken down. Throwboy goes in, goes out safely. Rice Cream is jumping in! A 3-man implosion for Rice Cream, but Bobber will be able to bob and weave out. Zaur gets Quanok. Axmena. An axe to their head, it seems like, after what was a heroic play from Rice Cream.
If Speedy was there, they might have gotten 2 more kills. Hey, I didn't thought I would get hyped for this game. This is amazing. Axmena really showing up, going up against Virtus Pro. But we can also see the weaknesses if Speedy does get caught. Because you can imagine in that Lord fight, if Speedy was there, even if Virtus Pro does get the Lord, they might have gotten way more than that.
Yep.
Dower also wouldn't have stood a chance there, and we can see how comfortable Rice Cream is on the Tigreal. And you were the one to mention it, right? In the drafts, it popped up. It's not something that we see too often, a Tigreal as a roamer, but the moment that he was able to get that 3-man implosion, now, that was huge. Luckily, Bober still had ult, still able to get out of that, but if they were able to follow up properly, no resources, that would have been disaster for VP.
Yeah, he was also the one to make the plays in the previous game and the match that they had up against Guangzhou Gaming. So yeah, we'll see if he can deliver another big implosion, because that's also a winning condition now for Axmena.
Yep. This game, despite everyone doing quite a lot of plays, it's really about protecting your win condition here. Speaking on,
Deleted quickly, Super Gorka. That is the combo you want to see. Tsunami Slam plus carry, just pinning you down.
yeah. we see that even though Alpha did build the Witch Crown, not enough time. You get bursted down so fast.
Yeah, and that's even before more damage items start to come through, right, for the side of Virtus Pro. We're looking over. What?
Oh! That's gonna be another implosion on towards Pluto and Co. Blazing duet from Speedy! Gets deleted! He had the win in nature, but that's gonna be a magic damage from the Lunox Throw Boy in a 1v1 with Zaur. Up top, it's gonna be VP banging on the doorsteps of X-Mena. The base wide open Throw Boy, you have to run. Lord Rose won't save you. It's just Alpha and Rice Crim. How can they deal with this defense?
Let me just say there's two MVP candidates from VP right now. It's Bacot and Bober, man. Because Bober, you don't see big flashy, skills, but it's directed towards Speedy, and Speedy cannot take the damage from Lunox right now.
Feels so bitter for X-Men after what they did. Tsunami Slam, Vengeance Pop by Alpha, but Bobber is just hitting like a truck. Implosion, is this the comeback? The traction pulse is there, but the Throne of Ruin, and Speedy has to reposition back. It's a defense, but how far can they hold?
Yo, shout out to Rice
That's
Cream.
crazy, yeah.
Dude, shout out to Rice Cream, man. We kind of memed on it, but that was the one instance where the buff of the damage of the implosion actually helped out, dealt enough damage to kind of ward out Virtus Pro and actually killing some minions, giving time.
Clear the wave.
Clear the wave. I gotta say, you know what? Moonton is living in tomorrow. We all question, why did you buff the damage of implosion? And then they're like, and that's why.
It's for Rice Crim.
We've missed the
It's
days.
for Rice Crim.
We've
all
missed
right?
the days of game-changing roamers like Tigreal. A one-moment type of hero.
Also, imagine if Speedy got back into the game just like a few more seconds earlier, right? That would have been a complete turnaround for X-Mena. I think they can still defend here, can they not?
They'll try. And they will throw everything in. Traction force to zone. The players of VP. Pluto looks for a member. That is going to be Rice Crim. No way, he's gonna pop the implosion blazing duet, but the Throne of Ruin into the back. Shatters the mirror, and X-Mena, their axis stall. The guillotine right in front of their heads. Super Agorka guns down the members of X-Mena, but again, it's stalling. Can they hold on for round two? Another cycle ensues. Throwboy pops into Thorn Rose. Batcot dives into the back. Throwboy looking left and right. He's gonna get taken down by Super Agorka. They hold on for dear life, but how long? Not much longer. As the crystal breaks into pieces, Virtus Pro roar.